Okay, so let's get into it. First thing first, whether you want the IRD inside the loop of ME-90 or the other way around, the ME-90 inside the loop of IRD, I suggest that you put the ME-90 in the loop of IRD first. The reason is so we can adjust the right output volume level for the ME-90. In my case, I'm using a headrush FR cap for the output. So let's talk about putting the ME-90 in the loop inside IRD. Connect your guitar to the input of IRD. Connect the output of IRD into your FR, or in your case, it might be an audio interface, and connect the send from IRD into the input of ME-90. Connect the output from ME-90 into the return of IRD. And now let's adjust the output level for ME-90. Play the guitar with the loop disabled here. Make sure to disable also all of your effect blocks inside the ME-90. In my case, I also disabled the noise reduction by setting it to 0, because if I do need the noise gate, then I will use the noise gate feature inside the IRD instead. Now play the guitar and keep switching the loop bypass on and off until you get the same output level. This way, you already set the right output level for ME-90 to be used with IRD. If you want the ME-90 inside the loop of IRD, then you're done. Now, you can use the delay and reverb from ME-90 connected to the loop of your IRD. But there are two disadvantages in this setup. The first one is you cannot use your ME-90 as an audio interface anymore. And the second one is if you want to use the boost overdrive from your ME-90 in front of IRD, well, you cannot do that this way. So what is the solution? The answer is to put the IRD inside the loop of ME-90, which will need a little bit more setup. This way, we can use the overdrive boost from ME-90 in front of IRD, and the delay and also the reverb from ME-90 at the backside of IRD. So let's get on to it. Connect your guitar to the input of ME-90. Connect the output of your ME-90 to FR or your audio interface depending on your case. Connect the send from ME-90 to the input of IRD. Connect the output of IRD into the return of ME-90. Set the output switch into the guitar amp. This is important, otherwise the send return function inside the ME-90 will be disabled. In the ME-90 software editor, make sure to enable the send return function. For now, it doesn't matter if it's in the pre or post. I set mine at post, but in your system, it might be at the default, which is pre if I'm not mistaken. You can change this by clicking the system button on the upper right corner. And you're done. In my case, I only use the delay, reverb, and chorus, and also sometimes the EQ block from my ME-90. And I put another boost pedal in front of my IRD. And the next one is the simplest option, which is just to put the IRD in front of ME-90, especially if you just want to use the delay, chorus, or reverb function from ME-90, but you still want to use the ME-90 function as an audio interface. So let's just do this. The guitar into the input of IRD, output of IRD into the input of ME-90, output of ME-90 into your FR speaker, or once again, in your case, it might be an audio interface. And that's it. And thank you for watching.